In a quiet village surrounded by tall pine trees, there lived a little fox named Milo. Every evening, glowing lanterns lit the forest paths like tiny golden stars, helping travelers safely find their way home before nightfall. Milo loved watching the lanterns flicker softly beneath the trees while the cool evening wind rustled through the leaves. But one windy autumn night, the biggest lantern in the forest suddenly went dark. The woods became shadowy and still. The rabbits hurried home. The deer stayed hidden. Even the owls grew quiet. Milo looked toward the dark woods and felt both nervous and curious. Then, with a small spark of courage in his heart, he wrapped a scarf around his neck, picked up a tiny candle lantern, and stepped carefully into the forest. The wind whispered through the branches as fallen leaves swirled around his feet. The deeper Milo walked, the darker the woods became. But far ahead, his tiny lantern continued glowing warmly. Soon, Milo heard a soft rustling sound beside the path. Hidden beneath a bush was a small hedgehog trembling in the cold darkness. The little hedgehog had become separated from its family and did not know how to find the way home. Milo gently guided the hedgehog beside him, and together they continued through the quiet forest. After a while, they reached a narrow wooden bridge crossing a bubbling stream. But the stormy wind had broken part of the bridge. Then Milo spotted a fallen log resting nearby. Slowly and carefully, they rolled the log across the stream until it formed a safe path. Step by step, they crossed together beneath the silver moonlight. At last, deep in the center of the woods, Milo found the great lantern tower. The enormous lantern above the trees had gone completely dark. Milo climbed the small ladder carefully while the wind swirled around him. Holding up his tiny candle lantern, he reached toward the great lantern's flame. For one peaceful moment, the forest seemed to hold its breath. Then suddenly, the great lantern flickered back to life. Golden light spread across the forest like warm sunlight. The trees glowed softly. The owls began hooting again. Tiny fireflies danced among the branches. Far away, travelers could once again see the shining path home. When Milo returned to the village with the little hedgehog, the forest felt warm and peaceful once more. That night, Milo curled up beneath his cozy blanket while the golden lantern glowed gently outside his window. And as the wind whispered softly through the trees, Milo drifted into the happiest sleep of all. Even the smallest light can brighten the darkest path.